Hi guys, welcome along to lesson 14 in my series of tutorials on the basic programming language. This is just for beginners, showing you the concept of programming, very simple basic programs that we're writing here. Okay, like I said, this is lesson 14. Hopefully you've been following along with my other tutorials. For those of you that haven't, I'll put a link to the description of my tutorial in the description, I should say. I'll put a link there for you so you can view the full tutorial on our site. Also, I'll put a link to our site because we've got lots and lots of other fabulous tutorials, helpful hints, useful web links, etc. that you can view. So I'll put both those links there for you. Okay, so those of you who have come here via the tutorial on my site will see that the program that I've got listed here is the same as is listed on the site. Just a very simple program, and it's just a very simple error check at that. Basically, it's just to show you how the new instruction that you've just learned in that tutorial, Gosub, works. You'll see it in action here, and we've got, as you can see, the full program. The instruction Gosub is that instruction there. That calls this is the subroutine here that we've put this as a subroutine in. Very small, I know, but it gives you an idea. As I explained, that we could incorporate this into one line, but I just wanted to show you that we could have several lines of programming, and it returns from there. The return will go to the following line, which will be line 50. Now, as I explained in the tutorial, because in this instance we're doing an error check, we need to know whether the subroutine has actually found an error or not. So we assume initially that the user is going to put in a correct number. So we set flag, we've got a flag variable there, to 0, which indicates a good value. If an error is found in the subroutine, then as you can see here, here, and here, it sets flag to 1. 1 indicates to us that there's an error. In other words, we'll use flag as an error flag, if you like, and it puts its hand up if there's an error. So when the program jumps back from the subroutine to the main program, it will check to see if flag equals 1. In other words, have you found an error? If it has, then it will go to line 10, which will ask for the input again. If not, then it will just simply simple print statement and then end, of course. As explained in the tutorial, you must let flag be equal to 0 before you actually call it, i.e. we're letting flag, we're checking for flag here. Well, we're letting flag equal 1 there if there's a problem. Now, if someone had put there, say, 10 initially, the first run, so 10's gone in there, we've let flag equal to 0. If flag was 0 at the beginning, line 5 for instance, forget line 30, it's line 5 is flag equals 0. Someone puts 10 in, and then it calls the subroutine. The subroutine then checks and it will say, A is greater than 9, let flag equal 1. So it's going to let flag equal 1, which indicates an error. The routine would then return. It would return to line 50, which would say if flag is 1, well, it would be 1. Then go to 10. So it would go to 10. And then it would ask for the number again. Well, someone could then put 5 in, which would be correct. But of course, that instruction is not there. That instruction is line 5 now. So flag would still be 1. It would never ever be equal to 0 again. You would call the Gosub, and then even if it's not less than 1, it's not greater than 9, it's a full number, return, it would check flag again, but flag would still be 1 because nowhere is flag set to 0. Only with this instruction here. So therefore it's important to get this instructions or these type of instructions in the correct place in your program. Okay, just down to a basic bit of logic really. Okay, without further ado, let's see it running so you can see what happens. Okay, so first of all we will put in a correct number. We'll put in well, why don't we try 5, and then we should see you type 5, thank you. So that's the end of the program, that's fine. So we can go back there and you can see that the program ended fine. It's obviously checked it. So now what we'll do is we'll do the error check and make sure that the error checking routine itself is working. Those of you who have been following my tutorials, you will know by now that the error check will work, But just to show anybody that's newcomers or whatever and haven't gone through all the previous lessons and how to code error checks, we'll show you that it does work. So we'll put a 0 in here to start with, which is less than 1, and please enter a whole number between 1 and 9. Okay, so we'll type a 10 in, which is higher than 9, and it'll come up the same. So the error check is working, it's keep going back to the error check routine, and we'll put 5.5 in there, so that it's not accepting, it's only accepting a whole number. So as you can see, the error check routine is keep going back. Now to make sure that flag is reset every time, we'll put a normal number in, and now we should get a proper result. You type 7, thank you. So there you go, that's your program, guys. It does work. The logic works in there. I've shown you how a Gosub works. Now it's down to you to increase your knowledge, try and improve on that. Write a program with a couple of subroutines in, and maybe they can be called from 2 or 3 different places in your program. I'm coming to the end of these tutorials now. It's not the last one, but we're getting very, very close now to where I can teach you with the concept of programming. But anyway, if you like this, if you like these videos, please rate and subscribe to our channel, favourite them, and hope to see you all again soon. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.